Yeah. Silent codes written in concrete, in cracked pavement, in graffiti air with warnings, tributes, secrets. I learned to read them early, not just the obvious but the subtle signals. A pause in movement that lasts too long, a shift in stance, the cadence of footsteps. The streets speak if you listen, and I listen better than most. I don't announce my moves, movements deliberate, precise, quiet. Noise attracts vultures, energy finite, leverage pressures. I conserve, calculate, execute, let results speak. I learned to measure intention in micro actions. Blink hesitation, lip twitch, shoulder tension, finger shuffle, foot shift. All reveal alignment, motive, potential outcome. Few notice, fewer exploit, I exploit. I don't chase recognition, recognition superficial, temporary. I invest in influence, compounding outcomes, leveraging fillability. I learned to carry losses lightly, lessons heavily. Mistakes inevitable, the reflection mandatory, correction strategic. I don't confuse confidence with arrogance, confidence steady, invisible, enduring, arrogance loud, brittle, the veterinarian kin. I learned to dissipate risk before exposure, exposure without calculation expensive. I evaluate allies' time and positioning contingencies. I don't overcommit to untested credentials. Trust finite energy precious. I invest in proven consistency. I learned to guard momentum. Early momental, fragile, noise, distraction, exposure, reduce it. I protect silently. I don't broadcast discipline. Discipline internal, evident only in outcomes. I learned to separate ego from execution. Ego inflates missteps, execution corrects quietly. I don't chase clout, clout performative, temporary. I chase strategy, leverage, compounding results. I learned to read scarcity, not just cash, but attention, patience, loyalty, trust. Scarcity reveals priorities, gaps, opportunity. I don't over-explain moves, explanations, invite negotiation, cost energy. I learned to observe gaps in conversation, gaps expose truth, intention, leverage. I don't exaggerate achievements, achievements, temporary execution, repeated only in part compounding. I learned to pivot discreetly, pivot early, corrective, invisible until results manifest. I don't confuse hustle with visibility, hustle silent, results undeniable. I learned to read micro timing, pauses, glances, stance, tone, rhythm, all reveal alignment, hesitation, advantage. I don't chase drama disguised as progress, progress quiet, incremental, sustainable. I learned to maintain composure under scrutiny, scrutiny unavoidable, calm, preserve leverage, clarity, momentum. I don't overinflate victories, inflation raise expectations, premature invite pressure. I learned to separate collaboration from ego competition. Collaborators build ego, players sabotage, invest strategically. I don't attach identity to outcomes, identity constant, outcomes variable. I learned to read tension as diagnostic, tension signals patience, greed, insecurity, opportunity, Atlantic, adjust, capitalize. I don't chase popularity, popularity loud, ephemeral, distracting, influence, durable, compounding. I learned to step back strategically, strategic absence more powerful than ill-timed action. I don't flex patience, patience, functional leverage silently. I learned to anticipate consequences before acting, breed meditation, reduce mistakes and prioritization, profitable only if controlled. I don't confuse speed with intelligence, fast moves, reckless, slow moves, precise timing multiplies impact. I learned to observe patterns without obsession, passions repeat, observation, sharpen instinct, instinct guide precision. I don't overcommit to untested allies, energy finite, trust measured. I learned to respect boundaries, silently boundaries, preserve energy, maintain momentum, prevent leaks. I don't chase temporary trends, trends loud, ephemeral structures, durable, compounding. I learned to protect energy aggressively, distraction drains focus, reduces leverage. I don't chase fame, fame performative, volatile, influence, silent, compounding ball. I learned to navigate hierarchy without submission, respect earned, influence, silent, leverage, preserve. I don't over-edify with achievement, achievements, fleeting, consistency, repeatable, impact, compounding. temporary exposure. Exposure invites risk, drains energy. I learned to maintain momentum quietly. Momentum fragile, protection required. I don't confuse independent from isolation. Independence, freedom, isolation, limiting. I learned to separate